Right, thank you for taking time for watching this video that you're about to watch. Now, I'd love you all to subscribe to my channel. Let's get the subscribers up. But one of my favourite and most loyal subscribers is one of my daughters, who she's just made this for me. Look at that. What does it say?
Subscribe to Colin.
So what do you want the people to do?
To subscribe to my daddy.
Good afternoon, internet. So we're still Monday, only now it's after lunch. It is 1:45 in the afternoon. I wasn't actually going to do this today, but what I was going to do today has been put off, so I find myself with a bit of spare time. I was going to let me just show you. Right, oh, by the way, welcome back to the channel again. Right, seats on, look, seats on. Yeah, that's all done. I did actually put a tank protector on that seat. Okay, now, okay, what I'm going to do is, I mentioned before I put this lot back on that I was going to look at the front brake, and so I thought to myself, okay, I was going to go out a ride this afternoon when I got the seats on. It absolutely threw it down the rain just as I was getting the bike gear out, and it's still looking bad now. So I thought, all right, what I'll do is let's look at these front brakes, you know, for the sake of just looking, making sure that everything's free and clean, because I've heard that the pins where your caliper slides in and out, there's no grease. Now, whether that's a one-off or whether it's I don't know, who cares? I'm going to check mine, that's the main thing, and then later on in the week I'll do the back one. But for now we'll do the front one because it's a piece of cake. Okay, I get it, it's easier for me because, you know, I've got it up on the ramps, so it's easy to work to, save getting on the floor. Right, okay, let's get you in a position where hopefully you can see without me sort of, oh, I think that'd be the best bit there. Hopefully we'll all get this on. Yeah, right, okay. So I'll tell you what I am going to do, mind you, and I should have done this before I actually started, but as usual I totally and utterly forget, because one thing I dislike immensely is getting covered in brake well, not fluid, but dust and dirt and everything else, especially that we're going to be cleaning the pads and doing that sort of thing. So right, so what we have here first of all is, I think maybe to make this, although does this all come off? I mean, actually that comes off in one, so we should be able to leave the ABS sensor there in place, I think. But while we've got all this on anyway, we could have a quick look at that. This is a 5mm hex key. Let's just have a look at this. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to give the end of this a quick clean as well, huh? Just put him down there. See that in there? It's not too bad, but we will, I think we will give that a bit of a clean. Right, okay, so these two nuts here which hold your caliper on are 12mm. So let's get rid of them. Okay, crack them two out of the way. When all this, oh, it's nicely hammering it down the rain out there. Right. Okay, I should be able to do these by hand now, hopefully, or is it going to be an Orca one that goes there. These will probably have had Loctite on. Yes, it's absolutely throwing it down out there again. Hey, dearie me. I'm glad I didn't think, oh, it's cleared up, I'm going to go out anyway. So there was a bit of Loctite on that one, and there's a bit of Loctite on that one, as you can see. Right, okay, so we gently want to squeeze this off now. There we go. Oh, as he gets his finger stuck. Right. Okay, so there we are. Now, this is held in here by a little, I just got to make sure that you're getting this, by this little clip here, see it? Yeah, and you simply, right, hang on, we'll get some pliers, because it's not always that simply. Simply just grab hold of this and pull it out, basically. There we go. One clip out, yeah. Okay. Put that to one side. Right. So let's have a look at this. Okay. Now you'll probably find there's a bit of a flange bit in here that goes in. So we're just knock this pin through a bit. Do you know what I might look at this, eh? Is that a dainty little hammer or what? Hey, they just love it. Okay. Right. So that starts the pin coming out there, and there's that bit of a collar on it, yeah. Okay, so just carefully grab the end of that, not so much the collar, and just pull this pin out. Oops, there you go. I didn't really want all that to fall out. Okay, but there you go. Such is life. Okay, but we'll stick them two down there, like that. Okay, and then we can see these are, as you can see, these are virtually not out, so you know, and likewise there's very little wear on these. Okay, so in fact that's pretty clean in there now, but this is the bit, this sliding bit here, look, yeah, where these two slide on this, yeah, and oh, there you go. Okay, now the whole assembly should come out, he says. Just holding on to the there you go. Okay, so there you go. So you have this one slides into that one, and that one slides into that one. Yeah, it's as simple as that. So we're just going to move that there for a minute. We're going to leave that there for a second. I'm going to get me a piece of paper towel like that, and we're going to get some brake cleaner. And what we're going to do is do one thing at a time. First of all, we're just going to give these pads a little buff up. Yeah, I mean nothing drastic. Yeah, just to take the top off them. Yeah, you know, here's the one. Oh, hold it where you can see it, eh? And there's the other one. Okay, so that gets them too. Now what we're going to do with these, I just got to make sure that you can basically see. everything I'm doing here. Yeah, hopefully you can. I'm trying to get the angle back there. Where are we with the brake pads? Over there. So maybe we need to come back there a little bit. Okay, right, so I'm just going to do each one of these. Yeah, okay, and let him soak there like that. And then this one, I mean, belly rubbery stuff, you know, you can whack it on and let him soak there like that. I suppose this one's going to stand up. It was just luck of the draw that the other one stood up really, wasn't it? And if I do get it to stand up, it's going to fall off the house there, isn't it, again? Aye. Oh well, such is life. Let's put them there instead. It self-dries anyway. Right, now, what we've got here, we've got our little pin, yeah, this bit. Again, it's quite dry. So we'll just very, very gently, and I mean very gently, just sort of take the muck off that, yeah. Okay. Okay. Again, give it all a nice cut. Make sure everything's nice and free. Yeah. Okay. When I put these back in, I always put some grease on these. You know, it's just what I do. Oh, do you know what? I think brake cleaner doesn't agree with gloves. Right, still, never mind, such is life. Okay, so we're gonna look at this bit now. Put a bit of clean the calipers up. I'm gonna put some down there, some in here, because I'm gonna clean all this up here. Yeah. Doesn't it, to get out the old, get all this nice and clean. I mean, you know, you do this every so often and it keeps your brakes in good working order. And you know, like I said, you can't really go wrong with good brakes, can you? You really can't. Right. So it's nice and clean down there as well. Yeah. Actually, maybe just a little bit more down there, just to get him. See, that can get pretty caked up in there, you know. Down in this groove here where the pad sits. So, you know, cleaner you can get it, the better. Right. Okay. Clean all the muck and the dirt off the end of them rubbers, because you know you're gonna get it because of the traffic dirt. Right. So that's that piece. Reasonably clean. Well, it is clean. There's not reasonably clean about it. Right. So let's have a look at this and watch your eyes when you do this one, because you know it will, if you do it too much pressure, it'll come back at you. Okay. Oh, that a nice clean there. Get that clean where they sit. All the muck off them. This rubber here is quite dirty. Bits of grit in it. In fact, hang on a sec. Show some in there. Just to clean out all the old. Okay. Right. Okay, so that's got them nice and clean. Yep. All the way around. Oops. Well, as soon as that's come out, we might as well clean it up while it's off. Okay. Hey. Certainly doesn't like these gloves. Right. Okay, we're just put these back in here. Just bear with me 1 minute. Ooh. Okay, so this is being a little bit annoying and doesn't want to go back in. There you go, it has now. Okay, so that's got that clipped in there. Right, okay, so what we'll do is try and get some of this off my hands. Now, I always use copper slip. You know, there's all different things on the market, isn't there? You know. But I've used copper slip for years and years, and you know, old school I might be, you know, but I like copper slip. It's never let me down, so I'm not going to change now. It's as simple as. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit here. Now, this doesn't need loads on, yeah. I mean, all this, as long as this flows nice and freely. That's basically all you've got to worry about in it. Okay, so we'll just put him there for 1 second while I just do this one out. Same again. Like I say, these are nice and clean now. They're not rough, so I'm not gonna get any, you know, abrasive material on these because it doesn't need it. Again, give them a little coating of that. Okay, the rain is happily pouring itself down out there. Right, just hold on a sec while I get myself here. I didn't really want that to do that, but it has, but never mind, we can give that a little bit of a clean up afterwards. Hang on, I'm just trying to get this so you can see me as well. Yep. Okay, so time to reassemble. Right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit, again, copper slip just on this pin here, yeah, just to keep this nicely there. Now I'm just going to stand him up there a little minute, make sure, or try to get all this off my hands because I don't want it all over the brake pads. In fact, you know what, I'm actually thinking I'm going to take these gloves off now. Yeah, and I'm going to get me a nice clean piece of, what's it, paper towel, and we're going to get this here, right, okay, so this is all nice and clean in there, this is put back in. Okay, so let's get these two in there, get a nice little, oops, wrong way, get this one in there, like that. And we will get this one in here like that there. Okay, both in there like that. Okay, right. Yep, and push them down, because what we're going to do is now, without getting covered in copper slip, I'm going to get my pin like that, and I'm going to push that right the way through there like that. Okay, and just tap this in nicely there. Yep. Look for the little hole to come in. There he is. Probably not quite in the right place, but more or less. Open these two up like that. Let's just get this. Hope you can see that there. Turn this round here to where I want to get this. Hang on, where are we going? Which way round are we? We're there. So we want that. We want that to be at the top here. Like that. We'll do in a minute anyway. Oh. That's it. I just want to turn that round there like that and push him down there like that. Okay, so that's him done there. Right, and that's all that done there. Right, just get this off my hand. Okay, get the pads open. So it goes back nicely on the disc, which with a bit of luck that will. He says full of confidence. Of course it will. Okay, so maybe that shouldn't have closed up at all there. But you know, same old thing in it when the camera's on. There you go. Just a case of getting it through. Now, right, these two here are, these are tightened up to, and I've got the list somewhere, and this is off the official site, although I don't think you're going to see this, but where are we now? We're not on that one, that's for certain. Brake caliper bolts front. Newton meters, mine isn't, well, this small one isn't. Newton meters, but foot pounds is 1475. 1475 foot pounds. So we have a foot pounds here, 1475. So we want to go 75. Okay, that's set to that. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put a bit just on these two, a bit of Loctite, because the last thing you want is for these to come flying off. You only need a bit, you know, you don't need loads. This is the blue Loctite I've got on this one. Okay, get that one in there. And a little bit in there. Like that. Okay. Right. Nicely clicked. And again, let me put the lid on this because I have a huge habit of knocking that over. Right, okay. Now this looks pretty clean, but you know, it doesn't hurt just to give it just a little bit of cleaning off, because brake cleaner won't hurt none of it at all. Yeah. Keep it all nice and clean. Right, there you go. Slide that back through there. Get your bolt. In actual fact, mind you, nah, you know what? I'm going to put just a smidgen of Loctite on this as well. Yeah, it's just not worth it, is it? You don't want that flapping around. Oops. So that, then we'll go it and we'll just stick him on. I'm not going to bother with the torque setting for this. You just nip that up. It's got Loctite on. That load it. That's that done. Right. Okay. That's it. That's what it's all about. Let's put this back up. Sort of. Oh, it's a bit high, if anything. Okay. So that's that done. Look, all done. All finished. Yeah. Back on. That's how quick it is. Now, so mine had got the grease in, yeah, and it was pretty free, but I know now that's easily going to get me all through the winter, you know. Again, I don't ride in the rain unless I really have to, which is very rarely. I don't off-road, you know, so mine's not getting full of all the muck and the dirt, but it doesn't hurt to check it, does it? Everything there now is nice and clean. The pads are clean. There's plenty of wear on them. There's no problem. So I'm happy with that, right? That's it. I will do the back one, you know. I'm not going to do it now because, like I say, I have got, you know, other things to do. But again, you know, we'll have a quick look at this. We'll see how this is. It all looks pretty good. I can't see there being any problem. But we'll certainly take it all out and check it all. Right. So, there you go, folks. 2 videos in one day. I'm not going to put this one on today. In fact, my internet speed here is, because we're in the sticks, we're in rural, we're talking like we're way out. If you have it through a phone line, which is ADSL, they are actually putting in fibre optic, but it all blew down in the storm. Well, not all of it, but a lot of damage to it. So what my internet is run via our mobile phones, and we've got an aerial that I fitted an aerial to the roof, which then gets the signal in, and there's a booster box, and then it boosts it to the whole house. But it's not even that. It's not very quick. Like yesterday, for instance, that video that I put on yesterday of me doing the valve clearances, that took over 24 hours to upload. 24 hours. Dear. Okay, it was a little bit of a long one, I get that, but even so. So the one that I did this morning, putting the tank on, that was only a short video. I think, what is it, 27 minutes? That will be uploading for the rest of today. I bet you that doesn't go on YouTube till tonight. So for me to try and put this one as well, so I'm going to bang this one on probably, I don't know, I'm out tomorrow morning, so probably tomorrow evening. Anyway, it will go on, and then later on in the week we'll do the rear brakes, and then we know then the brakes are done. I'll tell you what, by the time this bike goes on the road, it will be whack superb. Okay, have a fantastic afternoon, have a good evening. Thanks for watching me again. If you like what I do, please subscribe if you don't mind, even if you just hit that subscribe button. Do you never watch me again? You think, oh my God, it's this bloke. That's okay. Right, okay then. I'll catch you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.